Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel and today I'm bringing you another general message. We're just going to tap into the energy and see what we get. I do hope everyone's doing well and feeling very blessed. Alright, we have the Three of Wands, Ship coming in, Hermit, okay, we got Virgo, Knight of Wands. Alright. So if you're a Virgo, you could be dealing with a Virgo, meeting a Virgo, or there's just this energy of someone waiting for some sort of results or waiting for some sort of progress, waiting for something. And then we have the Hermit, so kind of keeping to yourself or sort of being in that, I'm imagining a caterpillar and a butterfly. Now, with the Knight of Wands, this could be a person. This also could be that energy of like, all right, I'm ready to get up and go. I'm ready for things to kind of happen for me here. Magician. I also heard breaking a plateau. So this could be like literal, like this could be working out and maybe you're kind of hitting that plateau. You keep pushing and then you start to see progress again. This could be in work. This could be in finances. The Sun, okay, beautiful. Something about progress or things like really moving for you here. Two of Wands. Okay. And about making the right decisions as well. So this energy feels really fluid. So the nice thing is when we say like making the right decisions, don't put too much pressure on yourself. But I think you kind of know what direction you should go in. So say for instance, I'm looking for love. I'm looking to meet someone. Getting out there, taking good care of yourself, kind of having your checklist of things that are really important to you in a relationship. Those are all good decisions to make to get you to where you're going. Maybe it is, going to the gym and saying, you know what, I don't really feel like going today, but I'm going to go to the gym anyway and seeing that progress. Yeah. Something about making continuous decisions, putting in commitment, putting in kind of consistent effort that's going to get you where you're going. This could be with work. This could be with finances. Page of Pentacles. Wow, nice. So I see a really big increase. I see really big progress here. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. All right. And honestly, part of this could be because we might be walking away from self-defeating thoughts, self-defeating actions, being very kind of clear and honest with yourself. Yeah. But I'm seeing something else here too. So this feels like a really nice starter energy. So I feel like for a lot of people in the collective, things have been going well. You've been kind of making progress, but maybe feeling like things are a little bit stalled. Continue to work through that stall. Continue to push through your plateau. You're going to break that wall. But I see someone or something else here, and I want to know what that is. Yeah. Okay. Queen of Cups. We have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. So once again, what I love about the moon and then the King of Pentacles there, what I love about the moon is this very much feels like we're breaking through the plateau, whatever that plateau means for you. With the moon, it's kind of like, I don't see the progress yet, or I don't see my ship coming in yet, but I know if I just keep pushing a little bit longer, I'm going to see that change. I'm going to see that improvement. I'm going to have that breakthrough. So for some of you, this could be love. For some of you, this could be that business collaboration or that approval or that connection. For Six of Wands, once again, my Six of Wands is just like whatever you're going after and you're putting in the work, you're going to get it. Five of Cups. But here's the difference that I'm seeing here. You may have people around you who are kind of reaching this plateau period and then they're saying, you know what, I'm just going to give up. Or you know what, this is not working. That kind of energy. When I feel like for most things in life, if you're trying to accomplish something, persistence and consistency is key. And I think you figured that out. Now it's okay to say, I'm going to take a day to rest or I'm going to take a day to chill. But then when I'm ready, I'm going to get back to it. Because you're doing that, I see really tangible results for you. I feel like these are results that people are going to see, that it's going to be very obvious or apparent to people. But be aware there are people around you who are plateauing or stalled and are not wanting to push through are not going to push through. And there could be a little bit of tension or even a little bit of jealousy here. King of Pentacles, Six of Cups, okay, and the Justice. Okay. This could be people from your past. Also be aware too, especially once again, what I love about this Three of Pentacles is when God brings good people into your life and, you know, you're working with them, they're working with you, you're putting in energy, they're putting in energy. It's really great to collaborate with people. It's really great to work with people. I mean, that's why Jesus had his disciples, because he needed support. He needed people around him, people who were going to, you know, support him and he could support them back. And what I see here is I think that you're on this really nice trajectory. You either have like a couple people in your life or you will be having new people introduced into your life where it's collaboration, right? Let's work together, or let's work out together. Let's go out and walk together, or let's eat healthy together, or let's create this project together. Something like that. Let's work on our finances together, you know, you and your partner, you and your spouse. I also see that there could either be people in your life or maybe people in your person's life if you're in a relationship, because I am seeing a lot of that, where there might be people in your life who are kind of used to you being a certain way or used to your person being a certain way and might even be struggling a little bit with seeing that progress, especially if they themselves are a little bit stagnant or stuck here. Okay, yeah. Okay. So what I will say is this. Inspiring people through example is a great way to do things. I think we've all had those experiences where, you know, you need to make a change. You know you need to put in the work, but it's just so hard to get up and do it. I think we've all experienced that. We've also had those moments where you're like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put in the work, and you see the results. I think we can relate to both experiences. And it seems like you're in a bit of an energy here where, you know, you rest a little bit and then you're like, okay, let's get up and go. You know, there's a commitment here, there's an energy here, or you're going to be starting to do this and you're going to have really great results. There's people around you who I think are really stuck in their heads. I think they're feeling that feeling that we've all felt of like, why can't I just get it together? There are people around you who are stuck in that, and I feel like you've either broken out of that or you're breaking out of that. Just have like a little bit of understanding for them. Now, keep in mind, if somebody is, you know, coming at you for, you know, making progress or, you know, trying to throw shots at you because you're like doing the work, definitely you can put some distance between yourself and that person. But if you have people in your life where you're like, gosh, you know, I hope that one day they can really feel empowered. They can really say, you know, I'm going to get up and do this. Just lead by example, truly. And, you know, say for instance, if you've changed your diet, you know, now you're eating healthy, you know, you can kind of slip it into the conversation, or maybe you're getting together with family and you bring like a delicious salad or some like a healthier version of like a comfort food that everybody loves. Something like that, just to kind of get the ball rolling. I feel like just doing that, just kind of showing by example, letting people have their own journey. What's beautiful here is I see you starting your journey. And I feel like, once again, you're going to be breaking through a plateau here. You're going to be reaching a new level of progress. And you are going to be inspiring some people around you. But there could be some people who, you know, it might feel a bit like, oh gosh, seeing your progress is just reminding me of the progress I'm not making for myself, you know? So just lead by example. You know, show that it can be fun to make progress, show that it can be enjoyable to have discipline and put in the work, and that it's worth it. Whatever that looks like for you, work, finances, building relationships with family, getting into a romantic relationship, repairing relationships, building your career, getting healthy. There's something here in your life where I feel like you're really showing up and showing out, and you're getting a lot of rewards for it. And I do see that other people in your life are going to be inspired by this. You seem like you do have some people in your life who are already taking similar steps as you. So I would just say, especially if you feel like, gosh, you know, I don't feel like I could go into the gym today. I don't feel like eating healthy. You know, gosh, work is really tough. See if there's people in your life who are going through a similar thing. Or better yet, if you have someone who's like, let's go to the gym together, you know, let's work together, you know, let's have a nice lunch or a nice dinner after a hard day's work so we can kind of lean on each other and help each other. These are beautiful ways to both kind of fill yourself up, give yourself people to lean on, they can lean on you, and then also inspiring the people in your life who you love. Because I do see there's people around you where you hope that they make better choices, or you hope that they have a better change in their life, especially if that's the path that you're on. It can be very rewarding to invest in yourself, your health, and your happiness. That's what I have for you. Great energy, keep going. Or if this is something you're thinking about, you're like, you know what, Earth Angel, I'm ready to get up and go. Please, I think that's a great idea. Take your time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But the first step to achieving what you're trying to achieve is just getting started. That's what I have for you. I do hope that resonated. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for being here. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, details on how to do that are down below. But thank you all so much once again. Until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.